Hey there, it's Matthew from Fine & Country Redditch and Solihull with the update for the property market. So the famous Black Door is home to another incumbent after a turbulent month in British politics. Uncertainty, rising cost of borrowing and the cost of living pressures are leading some to warn of a price correction in the housing market. Now Rishi Sunak, the UK's third Prime Minister of 2022, has reversed much of his predecessor's so-called growth plan policies, which has resulted in a chaotic month for both British politics and fiscal credibility. Now all eyes will be on the government's autumn statement and the Office for Budget Responsibility, forecast to provide a clearer indication on the outlook for the Bank of England for the UK economy. Now, the Bank of England has raised interest rates for the 8th consecutive time, up 0.75% to 3%, as it responds to a continued rise in inflation. Currently, inflation is at 10.1%, which is significantly higher than the 2% target. Although interest rate rise is lower than the 1% many originally expected, it represents the most significant increase in the base rate since October 1989. Now, it is pertinent to remember that since 1975, the base rate of interest has not been below 4% until it dropped to 3.75% and then 3.5% in 2003, which represented its lowest level in 28 years. Prior to the global financial crisis, interest rates rose to 5.75% before dropping to 0.5% in 2009, and for the last 13 years, interest rates and inflation have been ultra low by historic standards, and it is likely that mortgage rates of 5% will be the new normal. Now, sales are still transacting, fueled by cash buyers and those who are locked into their mortgage deals prior to the mini budget. There's over 950,000 sales have taken place in the first 9 months of this year, with an estimated volume for the year set to be in the region of around 1.2 million. Significantly higher than the pre-pandemic average of just over 900,000 seen between 2015 and 2019. Now, demand levels in the market have been unusually high since the end of the pandemic and are in effect returning to more normal levels, as the market has seen time and time again. Now, people will continue to move, but buyers will no doubt be increasingly focused on what they can afford and the cost of a mortgage on a month-to-month basis. Now, looking at property prices, the nationwide report a marked slowdown in annual price growth to 7.2% in October compared to 9.5% in September, with a month-on-month price fall of 0.9%. Now, this is the first monthly fall since June 2021 and the most significant correction since June 2020. Now, across the prime markets of England and Wales, annual property price growth is currently 8.8%, and the average price of a prime property in the mid to the southern areas is in excess of £1 million. While many forecasters are predicting price corrections in the market, this needs to be considered in the context of the unsustainable growth in the market since 2020. Now, correct market pricing by agents is critical as the leeway between marketing price and real price becomes more apparent. Price differentials are perhaps a better way to consider a market. Now, there's a 10% fall on a property price at 500,000 equates to £50,000, and a similar fall in a property price at 1 million is £100,000. So given the substantial price rises seen in the market over the past 2 years, there is only a low risk of negative equity for the vast majority of purchasers. So let's now look at the data for your local property market for Solihull and the Redditch and the surrounding areas to get an accurate understanding of what's actually happened in the last month and what's actually happening at present locally, and I emphasise locally. So across all levels, there are currently 3,141 properties on the market. That's 29% more than last month, with 60% of those properties under offer, 3% less than the previous month. Now let's look at the market segmentation. Homes between 500,000 to a million, 627 homes on the market, 55% under offer, which is just a change of 3% on last month. So not much change there at all. And for the homes 1 million and above, 156 homes on the market, 44% under offer. And so there's no change there at all from last month. So really, for the upper quartile in Solihull and the Redditch and the surrounding areas, there's not a lot of change at present. But the media and the whispers do say otherwise. But again, even if these trying times, families still need to upsize and downsize, and things are being put into place so families can sell and buy properties, as we see it happening daily. Yes, it will get tougher out there, no doubt, but if you have your property at the right market price, the best marketing plan in place, professional photography and a presenter-led video, achieving the best exposure out there possible, your property will sell. Thank you very much, and speak to you soon. Bye for now.